学園祭も近くて浮き足立っている。明日には揃うさ。さあ、授業を始めよう。
そんな自由すぎだよ。これが国際的？
Okay, clowns, now let's shut the fuck up for a moment and keep your stupid feet still. And now the G is talking. And I want to quickly highlight a few things before we start, because like it is important to basically set a few things straight before we do this. So first off, first point, hindsight is always easy, right? Hindsight is always easy. Everyone can look at a demo and point things out. Okay, do not defend yourself here. Like, I don't want to hear, but I did not lab it, and therefore I didn't know, and therefore you know, it is what it is, right? Let's just try, accept it, and learn. You can do the same things to a demo of me, or for example, a demo of the king himself, the god prince, Raev. You can do the same thing, right? And say, oh, he made a mistake here, maybe. The point is to acknowledge that and, you know, see where we can work things out. Now, first point. Everyone highlights different things, right? So you can see different focuses. For example, focus on different aspects, specific matchup training. That is also like a context we need to establish, like what is the general goal. Then obviously, second point, no one is perfect. And for that, we are now gonna look at a round of Princess Ling. You should now see it on the fucking screen. Now, Princess Ling is obviously an insane player. And this is Parag Online, so a top 8 online tournament, yes. But he plays against the God of Destruction Victor that made it to losers finals. Which means this guy is better than 99% of the player base, for sure. And we see what happens.
And that was one thing I was worried about, right? For like, if Peeling went Yoshi.
So he gets this amazing combo. And this is the point where things go south now. You will see this. So what happens? So Peeling does basically AOP 1-4, which puts Ling into back turn. But at a frame state where she is highly punishable, specifically by Victor. I know the footage is a bit low quality, but Victor now has the opportunity to down forward to her for free, basically. So this is a full launch punish for Victor. It is basically a knowledge check, right? No one is perfect. Everyone is a student. We have over, what, 3,000 unique moves in this bitch. So it is very hard, right? And this guy is really good. So now, everything he has to do is punish Peeling with a down forward 2 and collect his combo. But look what he does. He gets completely annihilated. Peeling completely fucks him up and now collected a free round off of this. Again, what did he try to do? Boom, there it is. And he tries 2-2-2. Why? I can spoil you here real quick. That guy is not an idiot. He basically knows the Ling matchup basics. For example, Peeling tries the fucking unblockable tech on him, and this guy stands down. Like, he immediately recognizes it and stays on the ground. So this guy is not an idiot. He's not a clown. But his muscle memory just fucked him up, right? He wanted to get the 12 frame in. He just did 2-2-2, right? It was a small mistake, basically in his hands, that made him immediately lose this, right? Full round collected. And I can spoil you real quick here, that he will lose this game, right? And this situation, I think, happens twice. I think it happens again in the second game. He does it again. His muscle memory, or basically his muscle memory, whatever it is, fails him again, and he gets completely destroyed because of it. So that should show you that no one is perfect, right? This game is pretty mad, right? It is not an easy game. Point number 3, what is the context, right? We have tournament versus ranked. Basically, consistency versus win streak, if you think about it. Because in tournament, people generally tend to not go with high variance mix-ups, right? They don't want that. Because you need to perform consistently, that is the goal of a tournament player, right? Be at the top constantly, win. To go through a pool and to go through brackets and shit, you need consistency. That is very important. In ranked, people you don't need to give a fuck, because the worst thing that happens is that you lose and then you queue up for another ranked match, right? But in tournament, what is the worst case? Well, you traveled 5,000 kilometers for fucking basically gas money and prize money, and now you're out of the tournament. That is what happens. So this is also very important, right? Not everything you see in tournament you should try to emulate in ranked. You can play more, let's say, risky, because you have a reward, basically. The ranked structure basically almost incentivizes you doing it, because you have the streak system, right? Of lose streak and win streak, bonus or penalty. So this is also what we have to keep in mind. 4th point. The quality of your win matters. You need to be honest about this shit. I will now quickly demonstrate you this, or like how this looks like if you do not give a fuck about the quality of your wins. So I hope I am allowed to use this footage. I have not yet subscribed to him, but I said I will subscribe to him, which I will do. I'm a man of my word. And then I will ask my questions regarding Lee to Fighting GM, the absolute legend. But he does this on the reg. He finds people that basically his quality assessment is basically their complete dog shit, and yet they have the highest rank in the game. Some of them are outright cheaters. He already exposed some of them. Go to his channel and check that shit out. But here we have, again, it is not my job to clown on Jin players. I play the character myself. I think the character is amazing and he's Chad as fuck. But this is how it looks like when Fighting GM says you are a fucking idiot.
Come on now. My man get hit with +8. He got hit with +8, and then he mashed right after getting hit with +8. Yeah, this guy is like... Yeah, I think he's whack. Yeah, this guy's whack for a god.
This guy is whack.
Okay,
that
was cute.
The maximum Fighting GM gives in props to this clown is "that was cute, you pleb." By the way, Fighting GM destroyed him, like, with
gets up and
ease.
mash all the time. I don't know, man. Gods suck in this game.
Gods suck in this game.
Gods are really bad in this game. He got no movement, bro. He just keeps pressing. Look, every time he gets hit by something that's like really plus,
he presses
he's
every time.
All the time.
He whiffs like a motherfucker.
+6, and then he swung right afterwards. What the hell is this, bro?
And he does the Fighting GM
half screen can-cans, bro.
Okay.
Half screen can-cans.
Now Fighting GM also calls out that this guy has no real movement. He does like backdash and sidestep. He calls it like, he has a word for it. He calls it basically the maracas or some shit.
He's bad for max rank, bro. He's bad for max rank, man. He's bad. He's really bad.
This
might just be a new YouTube series, right? I mean, just finding frauds. Look, he doesn't know any frames. Look at this. Look at this. Right here. Look. Watch. You see that? -7, bro. And right after -7, he did down 2. And he got 3 plus forward in the face, bro. Like, how the hell did you get God rank and you know no frames, bro? Like 0 frames.
Also in this video, I highly recommend you click on this from Fighting GM, the legend. His opinion on down 2 and hell sweep becomes also very clear on this. I don't want to rip on this and don't want to abuse his content too much now. You should watch it yourself, because this man is a legend and you should watch him. And he also answers not only questions if you sub to him, he also does it regularly in his YouTube comments. And people still treat him sometimes with disrespect, which highly infuriates me, and I'm almost planning on searching out these motherfuckers and destroying them for this immense disrespect to this player. He's also an anime fan and does figurine unboxings on his channel. I would highly recommend you go to him and basically leave a bit of encouragement there and a bit of appreciation for a guy that competes, or basically has competed for, I don't even the fuck know, like almost 20 years in this game. And also has, I have to quickly say this, he never basically writes on the fact that he did this, but he won a 1-2 against Arslan Ash himself on Pakistan ground. Yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. Then let's move on. General skill points, right? We need general skill points. What are we talking about? What are we trying to like observe? So first is movement in neutral. Why? Because you basically want to make shit whiff constantly, right? Like a clumsy approach, a clumsy forward 2 from a Jin, or a clumsy forward 2 from a Devil Jin, Kazi, or whatever, right? Clumsy approach. If you stay in motion, right, as much as you can, as safe as you can, you will make these approaches whiff, and you can immediately destroy your opponent for it. Now, if you don't do that, and you do the maraca, or like fighting GMS, like, or the Venezuelan dance, he has a word for it, I couldn't really understand it, then your movement becomes not clean, and you have very big holes in it that are abusable. So even though the Korean backdash is basically a bit less worth in this game, it is still recommendable that you learn that at some point to make shit like clumsy approaches whiff more easily, right? That is important. So we will check out this. Now next up, block punishment. Why? Because block punishment, if you optimize that well, can lead to... That is the difference between getting a standing punish into only plus frames, basically, or a standing punish into a wall splat, which basically means a full combo, right? So that is important. If something is launchable, you should launch it, right? If you played characters with amazing punishers, like for example Noctis in Tekken 7, that was a blessing. If you didn't launch, this shit could launch Death Fist on block, right? This shit, it's amazing. With punishment. Why? It's obvious. It's a very, very good opportunity to collect HP with punishment. If something obvious whiffs, I want to see a launch. Now, next point. Combo structure. Why? Because in a fighting game, having your opponent in a combo state is literally the best moment of the game for you. You need to capitalize here. And now definitions get a bit weird. So people talk about optimal. Did you ever hear that? He goes for optimal. Nice optimal. Note that optimal does not mean max damage. Because max damage in some cases is extremely unreasonable. Let's take Paul for example. Paul's max damage combo in Tekken 7 involved multiple basically frame perfect quarter circle forward 1 loops, which was so unreasonable that the only time I've ever seen 2 of those basically was Luffy, another an amazing Saudi Arabian Paul player. Amazing. So damage versus difficulty, right? Optimal does not mean max damage. If you can pull that shit off, do it. But there is a reason why in tournament people go for optimal and not basically almost any time go for max damage. But I want to see good combos. That is the difference between getting the wall and getting it really in there, getting it really up the ass, and not getting the wall, right? So combo structure is a point. Okizeme. Why? So the ground game, right? Pressure on wake up. Especially in Tekken 8, you want to, not always, but as a general rule, you want to keep the pressure up. You want to kill, right? So now I basically show you on the screen, there should be a Leroy. And he will basically, you see, he's a Tekken King. He's a legit Tekken King. He's a friend of mine. He knows what I think about him playing sometimes. He knows it. I critique him. But you see he Okis with a -14 mid. That is unacceptable. If I see you do that, I will rip into your face. I will just say it. Alright. Next point. Closing the round. Why? Because I've seen it time and time again, and I also still myself do it. I go for a riskier low than necessary. You want to close out the round? You go for like a mid-low after a heat dash, +5, and you go instead of, let's say a down 4 from Jin would have been enough, but you go for a down back 4. That is -13. Let's say you do that against a Kazuya, he reads that, he's ready for that shit, you get twin pistons in your ass. Right? Stop that. So closing the round, risk-reward understanding, right? Okay, next point, approach. Why? Well, because you have approach moves, so to speak, right? They're good at what they do, so why not use them? So a classic thing you see Mishima players do is they use the electric as approach. Then relatively fast, people will read that shit and will just do a quick duck and fuck you up because your electric whiffs, right? Why didn't you use forward 2 or something? Well, because you are an idiot. So let's think about that. Electrics are cool and shit, but be reasonable, right? These moves have a purpose, right? They are basically, in some cases, specifically designed to do a thing, and they are pretty good at that. Okay. Not killing yourself. Why? I mean, that's completely obvious. If you kill yourself, this is gonna be a problem. If I see shit, like for example that Gario did in this video, where he for no reason went -12 in that bitch, even though there was no logical, rational reason to do that, no need for it, that is a big problem, and you should stop that, and you have to think about that, and you have to acknowledge that this was not good, because what you have to think about is, yes, there are a lot of scenarios where we can talk different decision makings, right? He could have done this, he could have done this. They are all relatively same in value, right? Then this is decision making. What is no longer in the realm of decision making and debatable and basically is a discussion about your playstyle is when you literally kill yourself. Then you are just a complete clown. You deserve to be fucked up for this, and it will be my job to deliver judgment. So not kill yourself. The other part, the last point, use everything. Why? Because I've seen it multiple times. I've read these comments that people say, oh yeah, I don't use this move, or I don't use these things because I don't want to play like this. It's cheesy, or like blah blah blah. Again, now you're asking, but you said the quality of your wins matter. Yes, it does. But if you note specifically, my opponent doesn't know this. My opponent doesn't know I'm plus here. He doesn't know, right? Abuse it. Do it. Remember this quote from the chat Wave Dash Assassin leader cult himself?
戦いとは最後にどちらが立っているかそれだけだ生きることそのものだしぶといやつめ
ジンさんの誰より強い意志と覚悟をみんなが知っています。
我々にも花を持たせてくれたまえ。
Halte deine tiefsten Wünsche in Ehren.
遅いぞ切り札託された思いが俺に生きる勇気を与えてくれたバカな
守りたいものを見失わないでね
みんなと共に生きるため俺は何度でも立ち上がる
People will always complain. People will always complain. I've seen people complain about every single character in every single fighting game I ever touched. But notice, when they never complain when you lose at the end. They only complain if you win. I think Sajam said that. Or Brian F. I don't remember. Watch them both.
この他にいる闘志の無冠王者
What do you say to a truce?
So now I will give my judgment on a viewer who asked for this. I have to figure this out how to do this. Obviously, in the future, if someone else wants this, you can write and I can give my judgment on your ass. I have to see what I do. I maybe do like a clown counter and a twerk counter for like good and bad shit or something. But for now, I just want to see if, if what we can figure out here, what we can improve, and hopefully give good advice. So again, I will now restart this round. Okay, good, Dark, punish. I see already here the backdash. I would probably just capitalize on your frames here. I don't think, I think you can make them sweat here. We are at Tekken King rank and we are in legit Tekken King rank. There's different matters to this, I have to say. I have over 350 whatever thousand prowess. If I play at Tekken King rank, sorry, the game still tries to match me with same prowess, which means there are two different metas now in the ranked system, right? He still tries me to match with equal prowess, which means I mostly get people who have like God of Destruction or Supreme shit at least. But it doesn't matter. Okay, forward shake. Yeah. Okay, electric. Good shake. I mean, obviously you probably know it's -10, but yeah, missed the punish, but no big deal. Okay, forward shake. You get hit there, why? Why did your ass get hit? Okay, just unlucky, he wanted to move, happens. Okay. Scrambly combo, but it can happen. Obviously it shouldn't, but scrambly. Okay. Ah! Look at this. Look at this. I already see it. He did jab, right? Look at this. Don't... I'm not a fan. I never use this wake up option. I never use it. Obviously in some cases you should, because it's the only option to get you out of a certain setup. But I try to basically never use it. I basically never use it because you feel like an idiot if this happens. He even backdashes. Look at this, bro. He even backdashes. Right? Now, if that Devil Jin was me, I would have fucked you up real bad for this. And he does 1-1-2, right? He does 1-1-2. You are lucky. Your ass is lucky right now. Is this now a punish for that shit? Possibly. I don't know if that combo was... Doesn't matter. Okay. Get hit there again. Heat burst. Bit greedy. But okay. It happens. No duck, but it's okay. Oh. Okay. In this, I mean, maybe you were not ready for this. But you have to be ready here. Like, at least with a forward 2. Or... this is a tip. Okay. Can we... I have never used this, wait. Pick for right side character. I'm pretty convinced hop kick whiffs, but can's hit. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm sorry. This? You see hop kick whiffs? Can? You can obviously, you could, I would not go for electric here, but, so cans. And then you do, like, just staple, right? Just do... This is fully enough, right? Right, and then... Whatever. Okay. But here, you... Did you... Or did you try... Oh, sorry. I'm still in return to replay. What did you do? Did you try electric? That could have... connected, but maybe not, because he recovered. Does he recover crouching? Yeah, we got. Now you know. Doesn't matter. Now you know. Okay, hits. Yeah, okay. Maybe you need ready here. You need to be a bit more ready. Look at this. Your defense. You need to be a bit more ready. You backdash here, which is a defensive maneuver, so you should be ready for shit like this whiffing. Okay. Nah. Okay. It's a bit risky. So I would advise take control. I would advise the Raef route here, which is basically this, right? So you do this in his... What the fuck is going on? Sorry, what the fuck? Sorry. Okay, maybe I cut this out because this is really weird. You see? And then, right? Okay. What you did was fine, but I think the other route might be a bit more consistent. Ah, yeah, you need to be. Oh, I'm fucking sorry. I will cut this out in the future. I'm sorry. I was completely mongoloid. Okay. This is awkward, can happen. It could even be safe when it hits completely shallow. Let's see. Was it safe? Minus 12, but you're 10 frame whiff, so yeah, this happens. Doesn't matter. Why are you getting hit? Heat burst? Greedy heat burst, my bro, but it's okay. But you should... It right now seems to me you don't like to go on defense that much. Yeah, I think you should definitely win against this guy. I think you're the better player. Again, be ready. The hop Jin does here, the Vec hop here, whoop. You need to be ready. You want shit to whiff, right? That's why you do it. I mean, he can, what was it, mid-high? He can duck the second kick. Be ready for this. Like, more ready than forward 4, basically. Good shake. Beautiful. Beautiful. I would have maybe done a more just take the look. It doesn't matter. You probably know what I want to say, but just you even do electric, right? Or like, can I take this over now? Just do this, right? And like, jab, blah, blah, blah. I think would have been better in that situation. Sorry, return to replay. I need to get used to this, sorry. Because now you get this very awkward break, you know, doesn't matter. Good, very good. You are a bit hectic. I mean, it's okay, but you're a bit hectic. Yeah, he does, look at this, he does the fighting GM Venezuelanian, the maraca, he does the maraca. You misinput electric, obviously, yes. Beautiful. This was good, like honestly, whiff into duck here, I think was pretty smart. Nah. Nah. Now here, nah, bro. Look, we have to do this. Yeah, okay. And then, okay, I can only go, you know what's coming, right? I can only go to this far, okay. Return to replay, okay. This would have been an ideal situation for heat burst extension, I think. I would say, just my opinion. Look, here, this is something that gets important often. So if shit like this hits you and you block it, you are +9. I need to. He has also a Discord. He also trains people and coaches them, and he always pronounces the importance of checking your opponent correctly. Which means if he goes -9, this now is the ideal place for something like a forward 4 check, or a down 2 on his unprepared airs, or a down back 4. That is the ideal scenario now. Correctly check with a mid or a low if you want to in this scenario. Because now, if that is a Kazuya player or someone else, or even me as a Jin, you know some Jin players do this very, very, very... they like to do that. -8, -9, -7 into insta-duck while standing 2. Or kings. This is why you check correctly. Good. Heat burst, huh? Alright. Okay. Okay, I do this myself sometimes. Don't do it. I know, don't do it. Nah, bro. Wait a minute. So you are -2, right? Power crush. This, bro, you don't like to block. Why? You look at the situation. Okay, you eat this, but now you get this, which is obviously amazing. -2. Chill. Or move. Sidestep. Because look at you are in charge of winning this round. But you do power crush. Block. Or sidestep. Happens. But now you lost the round. Okay, you need to be ready. Yeah, I know it's not super easy, but here this is basically if you don't duck, a guaranteed throw check. As far as I know, you need to be ready. Yeah, you just need to be ready. It's again, throw breaks are not easy. It's also one of my weaknesses. I'm willing to admit that completely. But against the Devil Jin after down back 2, you need to be ready for this. Look, bro, you are the better player. Look what he does, mate. Foop. Happens. Look at this. You are the better player. He does the Maraca again. He mashed. But, okay, of course he mashed. Happens, okay. Okay. Nah! What is this combo, bruv? I'm not showing you again. We talked about this. Now you mashed. You need to be... You're also a bit parry... I would advise you... I know the parry is cool. But even the Red King would tell you use it basically in situations where... honestly, like I told that goon bitch, 3-1, 3-2 from Lily, strings where, you know what I mean? Like, don't do it out of a guess. You can do better things. Was that a punish? Holy shit. Could have been. Shackle, he whiffs. Yeah, nice. Yeah, a bit of a scrambly, but happens. Heat burst again. Block a bit more. But you lost this? Okay, we are going on to the next game. Okay, I need to, again, I don't want to reveal if they don't want to, because I didn't ask. If that is okay, I will not, I will basically black this. He is on promo to Emperor. This is where you see the different matters. This player is not that good. You are better than him, in my opinion. Be careful with electric into electric. But you can look at this. He wasn't even ready. Look at this. Again, what I mean. Look at this. So you get this. Electric. Electric. He is in a defensive mindset already. But he is not... Wait a minute, I need to check. My mic is in a weird position. He is not ready to punish you here. You see this? What I mean? Like, he does this again. I mean, what is he even doing? Like, let's be fucking real. What is he doing? He's not a good Devil Jin player, in my opinion. I don't see, but it doesn't. I don't. Again, I am a bit of an asshole, but that's just me. Good. Oh, yeah, okay. I suspect what's happened. Yeah. So in these situations, this happens to me still. I get clipped in my KBD in these situations. Just block. Just hold back. Just hold back. What is this? Okay, yeah, but you did, again the heat burst again. Unlucky. Yeah, it's again not a round you should have lost. It's abs. This round she should have totally won. Totally. Chill a bit more. Okay. Okay. It seems to me you are hectic. You are hectic. Don't be hectic. You are too hectic. I mean, I know you should kill your opponent in Tekken 8, but you are a bit too hectic. Okay. Unlucky. Yeah, there's... Again, don't... Too hectic. Too much press. Too much attack. Oh, I mean, you... Okay, I mean, that is block punishment, right? I mean, that move is obvious, right? Boom, minus 18. Okay. Okay, you already... This is already at a point where you should not lose this round. I'm just gonna tell you now, if you lose this round, this is... I already gonna add this to the clown counter, basically. How did this happen? Again, yeah. Don't do it. Hold back. Wow. Okay, I mean, he is... And now it's bad. Now it's really bad. You should have not given him that Emperor. I'm gonna be straight with you. Too hectic. You don't feel that confident in your defense for some reason. You should not have lost any of those games, in my opinion. You lost not because of him. You lost because of you. But okay, okay. A bit too emotional, I would say. Do less. Do a bit less. Fuck him up for his mistakes. He does enough. You got the whiff punishes. You got the electrics in. Right? You got the ducks in. Why is he winning against you? Can you explain this? Can you explain this, please? We go to the next game. Okay, martial law. Good that I have a basic understanding of the character. Basically, yeah, I would say.
Round one. Fight.
Alright, I can already tell what this is going to be. This is not going to be pretty, but this is unfortunately the reality if you deal with... Well. Yep. Yeah, you need to be a bit quicker here. 4-3, you can't let him get away with 4-3. Here, duck. You can't. It's like Junkyard. You can't let him get away with this. It's because boom +8, right? You can't. What can? It is what it is. You can't let him get away with this. Yeah, and okay, I probably can already tell you are not that fit in the law matchup. Yep. Minus 14. Minus 14. I think Twin Chamber Punch reaches. Forward 1+2 or down forward 1-4 should also reach. Maybe even back 1-2. You could have done the combo. You'd have stretched it a bit more to get, but it doesn't matter. Unnecessary whiff. Okay. Again, you are too hectic. It was your bro. It's a bit. I mean, look at this guy. This is a literal clown, bro. You shouldn't lose to him any round. Minus 14. Oh, I mean, if you want to get in, you will get in. I see that, but I mean, look at how Laura looks now, yeah. But I see that, bruv. But you need to chill a bit more at the right. How to say this? At the right points in the match. Let him kill himself finally. Let him execute himself. Bruv, brother. Can be lucky heat bursted. And now it's 8s. Yeah, you need to mix up for game. Okay. He tried down. Did he try down to 3? I am losing me. I am. Okay. Wouldn't have done it, honestly. Wouldn't have done it. Would have kept him at the wall and finished him there. You know, like a slut in an alleyway. Just push him into the corner and then. Well. Yeah, I know, but Junkyard, okay, look. You need... It's the old meme. You need to parry it on reaction. Otherwise, the move is stupid. He has a borderline mix with, what is it, back to 1 in this. But that move is minus 16 or minus 17, the mid. So you need to low parry this. But you even... Yeah, you mashed into this or didn't block. Yeah, you mashed. You mashed. Bro, you are a bit of a masher. Oh my god. Look what I mean. You shouldn't lose. Look at this clown. He gets a mad... This does mad damage, the combo, if he does the just optimal combo. And he completely twerks on himself. Dragon Hammer. Nah. I mean... Nah. You should have stand block, bro. Because look at the situation here. The correct is... Do you need to duck? Did you duck? Did you mash again, my friend? Dragon Hammer. You mashed! What is this? Why is even parry coming out? I don't know what... You should have just stand blocked here. Because... risk reward, right? Slide, okay. If he takes the Oki, if he takes the nunchuck, you go half screen, you stand up, okay, back to neutral. This is a clown, you will kill him. What is this combo? What is... It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, now you have a bad position. Again, parry. You are to parry. Okay. You are panicking. You are not... This is already it? You are not... Nah, you need to... No. We go to the next match. There's he. Matasita Yodana. Look at this, he does the exact same thing again. Did you catch it, right? No. You check. See? -9 situation. Check. Not. If you would have done this against me or even the Red King, he would have launched your ass. Good. Why? What is this combo, bro? You already did a decent combo. Electric. And then... Some misinput, maybe? I don't know. Just take it. Don't let yourself get mad. Don't let yourself get... Okay, this you can't let them get... I know. But look, it is ranked. We are playing first to 2, so this is why I have to put more emphasis on this. If this happens, if a law does this on you, and you happen to block it, he needs to die here. I'm sorry. In Tekken 7, I would have said, yeah, okay, play a deathmatch or something. If people actually did that in Tekken 7, the great meme of the always deathmatch in Tekken 7, what a joke. It didn't happen. Need to make a video on this. People are wrong about this. Didn't happen. Everyone who played Tekken 7 knows it didn't happen like this. Deathmatch my ass. But he needs to die here. It is first to 2 rank, bruv. He needs to fucking die. But couldn't he have done... I mean, he can go for the stomp and then... But he goes into direct crouch. Couldn't he done... You would have done stomp in... I forgot it, bro. Watch more Lambkin. I will put him on screen. Look at this. He doesn't even block this. He doesn't even block 1 down 3 4. You see what I mean? Bit more ready for this. Be a bit more ready. This is a... Go more on defense, bruv. These people, this is what I mean. They are whiffing in your face. Boom. Where's the hop kick? Where's the Ken? Where's the, like, a man like you? Where's the CD1, bruv? Don't let yourself get mad. I lost the fucking tournament pools match against the law that did this. I also mashed into that string. But just don't. Look at this! Do you know how much damage Law can do if he just does, for example, 4-3 micro dash 3+4, and then big wall, the big wall combo? Look against what you are losing. You shouldn't lose against this. Obviously now he's twerking, but you shouldn't lose against this. Yeah, it's annoying, but sorry. What did I do? It's annoying, but Landon D basically said, bruv, do more lows. Good with law slide and shit. Hammer this into these cunts, but okay. Okay. Can happen. Again, do you see what I mean? He would have gotten so much damage on you if he just did the normal decent combo here. Yeah, unlucky, but yeah, I mean unlucky. No, yeah, you can't do anything. You can basically have to take it. What is the rounds? I can't. Sorry, I have this stupid. What is this? Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry. This is the 2-1 for law. Hectic. 0. Okay, what did... Don't tell me you did what I expect you did. Yep. And this is not the situation. This is only 0, and it looks even plus. So this... Here, you just... You know... This is not the right spot for a forward 4 check, basically. Okay, but he does a basically decent combo. Okay. Alright. So a counter hit? On counter hit, that string is guaranteed. You shouldn't have lost this. I'll tell you this straight up. You shouldn't... did you lose every game? You shouldn't have lost a single game. Honestly, you are better. You lose to yourself on this. But notes on this is obviously... you are not fit in the law matchup. You don't feel comfortable. You felt more comfortable against the Devil Jin. For sure. He shouldn't have won against you. Be more chill. Let him whiff. Let him kill himself. It's no biggie. Okay, we now have a Steve, and I might already be guessing what is going to happen here. You don't like defense that much to my eye, so if that is the case also here, the Steve will eat you alive, if he is any decent. And he already shows a bit of movement. Good break. Okay. Counter hit. No. Against Steve, you need to... we'll see. Okay, this guy is not dog shit. You can't. What did you do? Parry again? Back. Back 1+2? 1+2? I don't know. You did press, you did press definitely over here. Again, the parry. Yeah, you are not confident in your defense. Chill. Because I can tell you this, my friend, a friend of me, is a Steve main, and he is right now at Tekken God Supreme. Did the grind multiple times, went blah blah blah, and he has a really strong Steve, and he has a really strong instinct for the game. Against that guy, basically the only way I win against him is by playing as dry as possible, because it is Steve, right? The strong side of him is that he's very, very safe on block, and he's very, very safe even on whiff, right? But also, he's not that dangerous to you if you basically be disciplined, right? Because what is he gonna hell sweep you? Basically not. What is the damage if he hits you with down 3-2 and then into the fucking guard break? What is the damage? 16 damage or some shit? Like, and he risks launch punish for that 2 times on down back 3-2 and the guard break. So what is Steve gonna do? So again, against the if you are facing a good Steve player, you obviously this is a challenge. But here he doesn't even need to be good. You're pressing into him too much. You're killing yourself here now, basically, in a sense. What I advise you here, I have not seen you do this, way more down 4. Annoying with down 4. Even down 2. Okay, I mean, you continue to walk, then this hit you, but it's okay. Let's look at second match.
Get ready for the next battle.
You need to chill. You need to chill. Kui.
Round 1. Fight.
Check. Then again, why is that counter hit? What are you doing? Electric input, but missed. It's too scrambly. You are too hectic. And then you did down 2? Nah, bro, you're too hectic. Too hectic. Because otherwise you will not get, you will not streak. You will always go up, down, up, down, up, down, you know? In ranks and points. Because you win if your offense works, but your defense you don't trust. You don't want to block. And again, bruv, as you have seen with the Fighting Jam intro, yes, there are also God of Destructions who basically don't block. But it's not that they basically don't block. It's, you know, it's hard to explain. Don't do this. Just block. This is not good. Stop this. I know it's cool. I know, but even the Red King would tell you, do it basically or at this point do it in situations where you know it's like basically really almost guaranteed. You see? He went, look at this. He went launch punishable for this, right? And okay, good. Chill. Nah, in this case I wouldn't stop. Don't use down back 4 here. Use down 4. Use down 4, not down back 4. He would have nearly gotten you with, I don't know what he pressed. Could have been, but if that would have been a back 1. See? He whiffed.
Round 2. Fight.
Good. It's already looking a bit hectic. But you see what I mean, bruv? Do you see what I mean? This electric out of red eyes, it's okay. But to see, he does down. He wanted to down 2-1 you, yeah? You see, and he killed himself. But this is what I mean. When your offense works, this look, he even knows it. I would have almost put him on he knows it, but doesn't matter. Ah! Okay, the backdash clip, huh? Yeah, yeah, I know it happens to me for whatever reason. My mind, it could be a subjective bias or some form of bias that I just see that. But to me, it happens also more often in this game that I get clipped in my KBD upstart or also in my KBDs. Nah. Don't duck. Don't duck here. Bruv, look, don't duck. Why? He did this. So what now? Eat it. Because now you're dead. I would advise you in ranked to basically go a bit with the tournament route. I don't think in tournament you would have ducked here because simply of the risk reward fact, right? So if you duck and you're wrong and he does this, what is this? Lionheart, no, not Lionheart, Peekaboo, down forward 2, -10 only, elbow launcher. Now you're dead. And you wouldn't have been dead if, you know what I mean? Like, try to get out of the situation, then let him make a mistake. Because you would have survived this. You would have even survived a guard break, basically, right? And, like, try to get somehow defensively out of this. This is a better chance than now going for a duck here. Yes, if he would have done down back 3-2, you would have won, but you didn't. You know, and I would have you need to play the numbers a little bit in these situations, a little bit more often. Right? Again, I'm also not perfect. I might have as well ducked, but you would have been also correct and then saying, bruv, you are a clown. Why are you doing this? You don't need to do this. Right? It's like, what is it? You're leading in a round. You also already have heat. It's good. It's cool. But now you're dead. You're not heat. Okay, doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. Over here. Yeah, we can talk about that heat burst. I wouldn't have done it, but doesn't matter. I don't want to stretch this out too long. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? They will press into your shit. Forward 4. Forward 2. Down 4. While standing 4 check. Sidestep. Mashy. Down 1. Good homing option, actually, I have to say. 4-4-2. Okay, good. Amazing block from him, to be honest. -13, right? So you could have gotten a bit more, right? Yeah, -13. So you could have gotten a bit more here, right? A more juicy, like even in my opinion, 2-4 in maybe dive kick. And he ducks. Good. What is going on here? Nah, he already showed you this. Look, you know it probably, but you know they will represent the same option, right? People who tech roll, they will always tech roll. Bruv, when I fuck them up with Ling with my tech roll setups, they tech roll that again and again and again and again. It's a first to 2. They can't suppress their bias to certain options, right? When I played Akuma in Tekken 7, bruv, when the tech roll setup was to both sides completely fucked, I dive kicked. Bro, what do you think happened? I launched them once, I got them to the wall, did the setup. They tech rolled every single time. I dive kicked into their back and fucking destroyed them. I literally killed them. Yeah, you need to be ready here, right? Because this goes into Peekaboo. You need to be ready here for the 1+2 break. Oh, unfortunate, but it has a good riff recovery. Over here. Good shake. Yeah, now it's getting scrambled. Now it's nice. Okay, it gets scrambly. Yeah. Okay.
Final round. Fight.
Gee! What is going on? So he hits you into peak. Yeah, this is yeah, chill. Block yourself out of this. Try. But that was good actually. That was the absolute right moment to do this. Wait a minute, isn't rocket launcher a mid? Did you go under this? Is rocket launcher a high? I have to... Doesn't matter. What is going on? You hit... Wait a minute. What is going on? You did good combos. Am I stupid? So you hit Samsara. This is a weird combo to me. You need to punish this. Look. Again, minus 13, right? And if you wouldn't have done a better combo, for example, into this would have might be the moment to actually do Mask Attack into maybe a delayed CD1, and he would have this time he would have tried to duck for the Hell Sweep. But look, even if you have done a little bit, look at this. If you would have done a better combo, let's say we are round about here. Now a 13 frame punish, like let's say 2-4 into let's say into dive kick, and let's say into you play around a bit and then heat dash, maybe land it down 4. You heat dash out of the down 2. We are like already like sort of like in this situation when it concerns like real health, right? And again, you're mashing! Block! Sorry if I screamed into the... Block! Parry again? Unfortunate. Yeah, you need to be more... I mean, this is obvious, right? So, you need to work a bit on the combos. I don't know, do I do a scoreboard maybe? Yeah, wait a minute. So I have to be honest, I don't really know how to judge this, because your main problem is not feeling comfortable at all in defense. So with movement and neutral, I mean, it was all the time very up close, and then it was a brawl. But basically give you probably a 6.5, because I have not yet seen you use it, because honestly these people would whiff so much if you did movement more. So I would say 6.5 for movement. Block punishment could have been, yeah, definitely with Law, Steve. It could have been also the Devijin stuff where he did the up back free, the dive kick, Samsara. So yeah, I have to give you a 5.5 out of 10 from this. That needs work. The Law should have bled a lot. He didn't. Combo structure, I will give you a 7.5. I mean, you could have done a few combos definitely better. Definitely reached the wall in some instances. Got a bit more damage, but 7.5 is fair. Oki, it was not a problem. I can't say it was a problem. So also 7. I can't say it was a problem. It was not the reason why you lost. Closing the round. Nah. Bruv, nah. That is a problem because it goes with not chill, not... Yeah, that is a problem. I have to give you a 5. Basically, I mean, it's a weird system. I stay with it for now because 5 means basically average, but it doesn't... I have to do it differently in the future. But that's a problem, right? You had the Devijin dead to rights multiple times, and you gifted him the whole round. Approach... Not really an issue. You got in when you wanted in, I guess, until a certain point. Yeah, so 7. not killing yourself. I mean, you basically did, but not the way this is meant for. So basically, what do I give you? 7.5 as well? You didn't kill yourself. I can't say you explicitly did moves that kill yourself, but you know what I mean. Use everything. Yeah, on that end, like Hell Sweep, down 2, fuck them. They are not like reacting to down 2, whatever. Froze, you could have thrown more. Definitely. Definitely. But yeah, like that is not a problem. Like I would say even 8. Like the Samsara was very good, very well placed. Yeah, you went for Mask Attack. The Steve, obviously I would have like immediately like maybe done a bit differently, but like yeah, I should probably give you an 8 on that, to be honest. So overall, I would say 6.5 overall. Because you should have beaten these people. You can't deny this. No one can deny this who's seen this. You should have beaten them. They have done... Even the Steve, like what he dropped, where he basically had you with the down forward 2 out of Peekaboo, bro. He just dropped miserably. Bad combo route, bad executed. So you should have beaten basically every single one. The Steve obviously was the hardest because it's like a fundamental thing here that you need to change. And if you would ask me how, the classic thing is you don't feel. It seemed to me you didn't feel comfortable at all against Law, for example, and the only thing to change that is that you get familiar with the character. So pick a day, pick a few days at the weekend and play a bit with the character. That is how I do it. No, everyone has kind of the things they do to like lab things and stuff. That's how I do it. I lap them relatively thoroughly and then I play them. But yeah, so I would basically say that is my judgment. So if anyone else is interested in this, like I have to say this because I don't do this editing shit, but I want to do it, and I then like really like also focus on the games and shit. Like this takes time. I don't know. Maybe I think about like doing a Patreon, and then if you want, you can give $1 or some shit. Maybe I do that, maybe I don't. I don't know if even is interest there. I don't know. But yeah, that would be my judgment. Again, you should have beaten those players. You should have. But that is not, you know, that can be easily changed, to be honest. So yeah, it's on a good way. But again, in first to 2, that shit has to... Again, we are playing first to 2, which I think is not an issue if it would be enforced, or we can talk about first to 3, starting with Fujin, for example. That should be enforced. I'm not... again, I maybe make a video separately about the Tekken 8 ranked system, what I dislike about it, and the idea of deathmatch. Maybe I should talk about that if any interest is in there, in my opinion. But yeah. Was a pleasure to do that. I hope that you at least like get something out of it. And again, don't see that as an attack, right? On that fucking Garyu idiot, obviously that was an attack, but everyone makes mistakes, and in the heat of the moment it's difficult. And again, you can do that for every single player in ranked. You can analyze a demo and you will find shit that fucks them up. But you can also say, oh yeah, it was very close, blah blah blah. But in this case, it wasn't. You should have won these games. You should have won every single one of them. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yeah, see you another time, clowns. And yeah.